The idea. Everything begins with an idea. How we form this idea, all we have to do was dare to dream. I never thought that this was the year we're making dreams and ideas happen, and they did. My friends and I always had this idea to go on the longest adventure across Australia, to chart the unknown, to see the unknown, and to explore the vast plains of the Down Under, my proud home Australia. So how did we do it? Simple, with this coin. We did it for $1 a day, hiring Brit's 4-wheel drive camper van. With $200 worth of free fuel, with a rusty sketch of a plan, using a relocation program to Darwin. Our final destination was crystal clear, a set course plan to the Northern Territory, Darwin, the most northern parts of Australia. Any further roaming adventures outside the kilometre/day limit would incur a priceless cost. The cost of experiencing was worth every penny and cent, rather than the cost of not experiencing life at all. This is my prologue, the beginning chapter of exploring the unknown, the trip across Australia. The plan. Our objective was clear: to see more, experience more, and to travel really far. We all decided to have a clear milestone point, clear kilometres per day that we had set to achieve. For example, the first leg from Melbourne to Adelaide was a total of 8 hours drive at 700 kilometres in that first day. The trip overall was well over 4,000 kilometres. In summary, the exploration would take us from Adelaide to Cooper Pedy, from Cooper Pedy to Uluru to Alice Springs. From there we stopped and camped at Delhi Waters, then tracked to Katherine. From Katherine to our final destination to Darwin. Obviously in between, with small towns, stopovers, sightseeing and random adventures throughout the trip. This is my prologue, the beginning chapter of exploring the unknown, the trip across Australia. Okay, it's time you finally meet the group. My friends, my travelling companions. I've known these guys for ages. We all know true friends are hard to find, and it's always best to travel with close friends. It really makes the travelling experience heaps more fun. I guarantee you, you'll be much closer after this. This is my mate Pete. I've known him since we were kids. He's probably the oldest friend and is the worst. And let me explain why. He's a real jokester and at times borderline annoying, like the other trolls on this trip. If I can give you one tip on this trip, don't ever rely on this kid on giving directions and organising food for the group. He is so bad. You'll be lost, hungry, and the opposite of sober if he was in charge. If there's one thing I respect about Pete, it's his passion for fishing, and the fact that he has a rep for running over native birds when driving in the outback. He never catches anything, but I think his luck's about to change in Darwin. I guess the fishing universe will reveal the fortunes of karma in store for Pete. Then there's Ravi. He can be a total ass and really annoying at times. However, he's a really good friend. The only way to describe him is like that pebble in your shoe that you ignore on long walks, or that annoying cricket that chirps at night. He is notorious for getting in frame when I'm recording any sort of video, and he is often photobombing when I'm taking a photo. On this trip, he has on many occasions driven off, left me behind, and laughed in my face about it. He is so bad. But all jokes aside, we do share a lot of fun memories and stupid stories. It just wouldn't be the same without the super organised Asian meal house. Then there's Andy, the chicken. Bok, 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 bok. He seems to get a new nickname on all our trips. How he got his nickname was in Thailand. That time at Pullman swimming pool, we noticed he had two distinct wing hair patches on his back. Immediately, the Red Bull commercial came to mind. And you know, Red Bull gives you wings? From there on, we just pay him out as our chicken in the group that goes bok 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 when he's around. Here's a picture of the spirit animal that we drew on the trip. top half a bear and bottom half a chicken. Andy is an awesome bloke. His culinary skills are insane. He's like the crazy Rick and Morty scientist of the food world. I mean, he is a food scientist by trade, which in actuality comes very handy in all our adventures. And of course, the chicken is lost without the egg, no introductions required, and his girlfriend Laura. She's really into her books like Game of Thrones. I've never met a person that can read a book whilst driving on a bumpy road. Fair income, she could probably drive whilst reading a book. We did remind her that she was reading an obsolete Game of Thrones book, especially when season 7 was already airing. All jokes aside, she's super handy to have around because she knows camping and basic bush survival skills. And also the fact that she would stop us from doing stupid things that would prevent us getting killed. And then there's me. I'm just simply perfect. There's absolutely no embarrassing stories or anything I can reveal about myself. My friends call me the elusive bunyip. It's because I randomly disappear during the day, and the fact that I always get stuck in awkward situations. I tend to lose things and bump into things. So tip number 1, never give me something valuable to hold, like the keys to the car, especially in the outback. Welcome to my short series, My Adventures from my sketchbook diary. This is the trip across Australia, exploring the unknown. Hey, if you liked the video, subscribe by clicking the button that says subscribe. If you're not aware of it now, there's no way you're going to learn the internet at this point. You should just totally give up right now. Like now. No, hit the subscribe button now.